Hello, beautiful Virgo. This is a love reading, and I'm looking at your connection. You thought that you knew exactly what this was. You thought that you knew how much they love and value you, and that you could predict their actions and their steps that they would take. But when you started to take a closer look, you realized that this person is not as free to choose you, to build the life with you that they say they want. There is a very controlling feminine here. Now, this could be a mother figure, but this could also be an ex. This could be the mother of their children. There is some control around finances that really that limits their choices, their confidence in building the life with you that they have said they want. This has made you feel disappointed because this has, whatever's been going on here with this female, whoever this feminine energy is, this very controlling, dominating energy is, this has really brought a lot of emotional turmoil to the surface for you and for your person, has revealed a lot of emotional strain, and they chose to pull back. And they're saying it's for their kids, to focus on the children, to focus on this person has given up on the relationship with you, has abandoned the relationship with you in a sense because they felt overwhelmed by pressure that was being put on them by somebody else. Feeling unsure, emotionally overwhelmed. And it's become very obvious to you that they don't have the kind of boundaries in place to be able to have a healthy relationship with someone new like you, whilst they've got this toxic dynamic going with this mother figure, mother of their kids perhaps, or their mother. But this has brought a lot to the surface for you, beautiful, because it's triggered quite a bit for you. And you thought that this was going to be a beautiful love story. So this is, if this resonates with you, you know that this is your reading. We're going to take a closer look at the current energy towards you. What's going on? What was happening with them that brought them to the decisions, the choices that brought you guys to where you are? What's leaving their reality right now? What are they working through? Feelings for you, thoughts about you, and potential outcomes. Is there still, what's going to happen here? Are they going to learn from this? Are they going to make the decisions that support them having a future with you? Or is this over? All right, this is what we're taking a look at. This dominating mother figure is a karmic here. All right, karmic doesn't always have to be another romantic connection. It could be someone that has an emotional or a mental hold on your person. There is an attachment. It's not always intimate. It's not always romantic or sexual, okay? So that's what this reading is about. If you're new to my channel, I'm High Priestess Elif, and I welcome you to evolve with me. These readings are to serve you on your journey as you grow and you rediscover who you are, and you clear out relationship karma and wounds so that you can manifest the love that you've come here to have and that you deserve. And then, of course, that also contributes to the collective consciousness, and that's what this work is about. If you enjoy the energy, I hope you decide to become a part of the community. Subscribe. And once you've done so here on my channel, go to the link in my description box below. It'll take you to my newsletter. Subscribe there, and then you can redeem one of 2 gifts. It is an introductory reading where I do take a general look at health, money, and love for you, or a soul imprint scan, which is a tool for self-assessment if you are in the habit of making spiritual process a lifestyle. Meeting yourself in that deep way. It'll guide you to where you are, which chakras might be blocked, where you might want to focus your love, your energy next, okay, through your process. It's a nice tool. So you can redeem that if you subscribe here and at my newsletter. And then returning subscribers, always good to have you guys here. Thank you so much for your love and support. Remember, we do have the competition. For those of you who have decided to watch 3 or more of my videos to support my channel, make sure that when you comment, you let me know in somewhere in the comment that which video it is. When you get to your 3rd video, I will enter you into the draw, and you can stand a chance to win a full reading with me or a coaching session. Any reading, all right? Or a coaching session to help you to heal or manifest a particular outcome in your life. You've entered a sacred space, beloved. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west, they have their sacred flames burning. Take a nice deep breath with me. Welcome your guides and keepers into the space. If the message resonates, claim it without a doubt. If it doesn't, leave it. It's for someone else. And if you're triggered, that is where your work begins. All right? Now let's begin. What is their general energy towards you right now? What is their general energy? Hermit. They've gone all the way in. They don't have clarity. They feel insecure. They feel like they've got work to do. There are some fears around being able to give to a relationship. If they're afraid that it makes them selfish to choose you, because you are just for them, when they should be focusing on the relationship with their kids and whatever drama is going on there. So they've gone inwards. The Hermit is about them doing some soul searching. What is right? Who are they? You know, who do they want to be? What is the right next step? And searching for and seeking that clarity from source. So, if they're religious, that will be their path. If they're spiritual, whatever their practice are, they've delved deeper into that. So this is not someone that has left you to go and be with somebody else. They've pulled away to find themselves. Okay. What is crossing the Hermit energy here? Yeah, the 4 of Swords. They're emotionally blocked. This 4 of Swords is them trying to shut off their feelings towards you so that they can focus on what they think they're supposed to focus on, but they're forcing it. This is also blocked them. The communication is probably blocked here too. So how do you grow and you process something when you're avoiding it? They're avoiding you. They're avoiding their feelings. They're avoiding their desires. What has happened in the recent past that has led them to where they are right now, to the choices? Yeah, justice. So this, I think, okay. So this is some kind of threat, a legal threat. I'm going to sue you for more maintenance. I'm going to sue you for this because you're not doing what I say you should do. Or I'm going to take the money away. Or I'm going to take this. Or I'm going to take all of your pension. Or I'm going to... It's very possible that they're still going through a divorce. For others, it is a mother that is saying, well, if you do this, I'm going to disown you. You will lose everything and you will lose your position in the business. And it's different for all of you, but it's there's a legal matter that really bumped them off of their kilter. What is leaving their reality now? What are they saying goodbye to? The King of Wands energy. Sure. They're saying goodbye to the passion, the fantasy, the inspiration of having a new beginning with you in life. They feel like they're not going to be able to fulfill any of their hopes and dreams until they sorted this out. They don't want to be that person that makes promises that they don't keep. They do not want to ruin an opportunity for something beautiful because they don't have their shit together. And they don't just want to chase their passions. They want to do things for the right reasons. And they're not clear about what that is. There's shame, there's judgment, there's guilt. This is someone that either has a tendency to people please or self-abandon. They think that that makes them a good person. All right. How do they feel about you right now, Virgo? How are they feeling about you right now? Knight of Swords. The feelings are too much. They've pushed them all the way down. They're in their head and they feel like they need to cut out anything that is not about them being focused on what they need to do to be a good father or a good man or a good whatever. They really, really want to reach out to you. They really want to connect, but they feel like that's not going to be the right thing for anyone. That is the selfish thing for them to do. They're very much in their ego about this, afraid, right? Thoughts? Yeah, they think you're the Empress, you're their divine counterpart, you're their soulmate. You deserve more. They need to be better for you. This person loves you and they're hoping that you have a future together, but they know they're a knight and you're an Empress. They're not where they should be to be a worthy partner. That's how they see themselves. You may not agree. And it may not even be true, but energetically, clearly that is, they're not in that place of being able to build. What is working in your favor right now with this person? The Eight of Pentacles. All right. You are working on yourself. You're not just sitting around feeling sorry for yourself and waiting and hoping that they change their mind or that something miraculously changes. You're recognizing that this has happened because it's brought to the surface some of your fears, your triggers, some of the ways in which you might have been willing to compromise or settle, and it has brought what you need to work on to the surface. Also, you've inspired in them the desire to do their work. That's what works in your favor. External influences right now. What's influencing them externally? Eight of Wands. All right. So they've got a lot of people in their ear giving them advice. Some of it is good, some of it is not. But there's definitely someone that they're talking to, a couple of people that, no. There's someone in particular that they're talking to. It could be a female friend. That's what it looks like to me. It could be someone in the workplace that is letting them know that them sacrificing and giving up their happiness with you is not going to serve anyone. It's really, really giving them good advice and helping them to see and understand the changes they need to make for this relationship and how valuable you are. All right, hopes and fears. What are their hopes and fears? They're hoping that they can be your emperor. They're hoping that they can get to this place where you guys can have this beautiful, healthy relationship where they're in their power. They can take care of you and support you and not have other people have so much of a hold over them. They want to step into their divinity, their healthy masculine or feminine, or the individuation of both. Outcomes. What will the outcomes be here between you? Tower and Death. This connection, this is going to... things are going to fall apart. There's a lot of ego death that needs to take place. And they need to die to a version of themselves that is holding them apart from being this. Your relationship is calling them to be their greater self, but they're still playing very, very small, and that's because of mindset and self-concept and fear and shame and guilt. They've got to die to all of that ego, and things are going to fall apart. things are going to get worse for them before they realize that they've got to let all of this go. They've been trying to hold on to things that they really never had any control over. Then they can potentially have a rebirth with you. I'm just not sure that it's going to happen in time for you guys to have the outcome you want. I feel like this relationship triggers a lot of growth for you, and you should make the most of that for something new, but this person might take way too long to come round. And it's up to you if you want to wait, but there might be an opportunity for something better that comes around first. All right. Because the tower and death, this is not pleasant. This person comes with a lot of heavy baggage, and whether it's worth the wait, you might want to take a closer look at that. Maybe you want to get a private reading. You're welcome to do so. Contact me. The link is in my bio, but that is your reading today, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed it and that it brought you clarity, that it serves you well on your journey. Whatever you choose to do, beautiful soul, do what is best for you. Love and light. See you next time. Bye now.